Oh, good evening, everyone. Very sorry for running late. How are you? There is a cat. Just Miss Killy is just kind of hanging out a bit with me this evening. Hello. How is everyone? I'm so sorry for being late. Baby Fran did not want to settle. We had a bit of a different night tonight, so the hairdresser came round to do Baby Fran's hair because basically Baby Fran won't let me put any clips or bands or do anything to her hair, and her fringe was like here, so she can actually see. So there we go. Oh, it's done now, and I've had my hair trimmed, neatened up. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm so sorry for being late. How was everybody's day? My day is so busy. Good evening to Reuven, Saber, Biff, my lurkers. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. Oh. Hey, darkness. Oh, so I'm probably just gonna sit here with indigestion because I scoffed a burger. You know, one of those horrendous, £2 burgers that aren't even meat that you put in the microwave. Yeah, I had one of them for my dinner just so you guys wouldn't be so late.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
So yeah, if I keel over, then that's why. My day is so busy. So as you guys know, I'm not here next week. I'm off on holiday, so you've got a week without me. I know. So I was busy trying to sort of get everything round. You know when you're trying to round up for the week. That's what I was doing today. It was manic. How's your day? Saber? Thank you for asking. How's darkness and how's all your fams? Biff, how's the late night work? Or not late night for you? So last time we did a big battle. You were working today? Woohoo! Is this a new job? Good job. Good for you. On the tills. Oh my god. They've let Saber loose. They've let the broad loose to the customers. Oh my god. Good evening, Poison. Good evening, Ella Alicia. You're at Matalan. Oh, we've got family who work at Matalan as well. Are you a trolley dolly? Amazing. Oh dear, work is literally killing you. I mean, you sound very alive, so I'm hoping not literally. You have to sort the bras out. Well, that's very appropriate. Hello, Shadow. How are you? You're off tomorrow, so hopefully no more early mornings. Nice. You are indeed officially the broad. We need a broad song. So last time, I'm sorry, I'm rushing through my opening because I know we want to get cracking.
Smile better suits a hero.
Shadow, is that in any way necessary? I don't feel it is. So last time, I did a big battle with Tiamat, who's one of the dragons. I'm rushing. To fight against Luna Bahamut, who'd been summoned, was a big ass primal, and we won, obviously. I didn't even die, just like to say. So good job, me, yay! And now we're going to carry on that. Good job. Good evening, Kingdom Link. How are you? Nothing to see here. No one's been rushing. No one's late. No one's had a £2 burger that's probably got more flour and cat in it than seagull, possibly. Right. So yeah, how are you guys? What did you have for dinner? Please tell me you had something nicer than a £2 non-meat burger. Right. Should we go speak to Alpha now? Let's get cracking, shall we? Go, everybody. Let's go. You had nothing. Go and get yourself a £2 microwave burger. You never know. I mean, it's hot and it filled the hole, and I'm here with you guys. So, and you should eat. Don't make me tell you off. I should give you a look. Absolutely not. What, do you not want a £2 burger that's probably got more seagull in it than anything else? Sushi for the first time in a month. Very nice, Sarah Alicia. Good choice. Oh dear. Oh, Poison, look at you. How posh you are. Very nice. That sounds lovely. I'm very impressed. Something other than coffee. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Round of applause for Poison. No, mother. I haven't even started yet. Just you wait till I get you home. You're going straight over my knee. Okay, that got weird. Let's go find Alpha now, shall we? Before it gets even weirder. Oh no, that was where I need to be. Oh my life. Right, we're going to my favourite place, everyone. We're going to my favourite place. Sing it with me. Whoa, Black Betty, Thanalan. Yeah, Black Betty, Thanalan. Black Betty, Thanalan. That was like watching EastEnders. Get out of my pub! Ricky! Yeah. Frontline? Why are you questioning me about Frontline? You know I don't do things like that. Oh no, that's preserved for everyone to see for the rest of my life. Thanks for that. Saber? You just got what you wanted. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, the airstrip landing. I can get that now. My favourite place. I know. But now, because the wonderful Sonics helped me to get all of the thingies, I can now actually go to the airship landing instead. Hurrah. Hurrah. So, what's everyone going to do with their week off? Have you guys got plans? Have you got plans what you're going to do without me? How the pups doing? While it would be too much to hope that we have seen the last of Fandango, we have dealt his schemes a telling blow this day, and that alone is a cause to celebrate. Celebrate! It would be so nice. Okay. I may or may not have had very strong coffee now. I've got very strong coffee on the go. And celebrate I will when we have received word of Arenvold's safe return. Cool. Right, what should we have? Let's have Savage Aim. That sounds good. I've got to aim at things. Got to aim at things. Who's in game with me tonight? I may now enter... Oh, I don't need to go into Palathagan again. Thank you very much. Right, let's do this before I forget. I'm glad the pups are great. Right, okay. Let's get our next quest from Alfie. Alfie is minded to share his account of the events that unfolded in Paglathan of the Sultana. She's not a raisin. You're in a raid Dunskate. Okay, you enjoy. Dunskate. Done skating in there. But thank you, I'm here all night. Oh, standing around here worrying is not going to help matters. Come, we must discuss the day's events with Pippin and her grace. Let's go. Brave scions! Oh, kiddos. Oh no. It is the Sultana. Would that I could treat you to a hero's welcome, but I bear urgent news from the Frostery. Frosted, that word. Yeah, there. I don't know where that is, but sure. Your Grace, whatever is the matter? As the troops withdrew from Pathalagan, I cannot say words today. Paglathan, they came across the 2 scouts sent to the nearby tower. I have yet to hear a full account, but it seems that one of them, your friend I believe, had been wounded and was being dragged away by the other. So, in case you don't remember, let's rewind a couple of streams. Rewind. When the crowd says ball selector. I know some people are too young for that, but anyway. So, these Fandango has put up these towers. He's using the power of the Crystal Tower, but he's using it in a corrupt and bad way. Okay, these towers are influencing people to become enemies, and like they're now attacking their buds. It's bad. So we've got to go to sort this out. Blinking Fandango. So that'll be Arenvold and Fordola. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I must go. Forgive me, Your Grace. I think she's going to understand, mate. You know, it's a crisis. Can you tell us aught of Arenvale's condition, Your Grace, the wounded scout? Not so that it is grave. The Churgans tend to him even as we speak. The infirmary must be inundated with the wounded. If all of us go, we'll only get underfoot. Diawara, Estinian, would you mind going after Alpha? No, he may need support from someone other than me. Siblings, man. You gotta love them. Very well. Is the weather so bad that we saw on TV where you guys live? Not here. No, we don't have any of the dramatic stuff that you've seen on the telly, thank God. You can keep that. We don't need that. Thank you. Is it bad for you guys over there then? I know there's been flooding in Lake Como, which is mad. I mean, Lake Como is meant to be beautiful. So it's, I don't think this is precedented. It's unprecedented. Yeah, it's not good. There's lots of bad stuff going on weather-wise at the world at the moment. Thank you. The rest of us will see that the relevant people know what took place in Paglathan. It's a lot of rain and freezing that let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's not that bad, fortunately. There's our Pokemon. Go, go, go. Come on, then. Alright. Off we go. See Alpha now? See Arenfold? I can't even say that word. Oh lord. Is it near something else? The Alchemist Guild. Okay, to the Alchemist Guild we go. She says, where do I go? This way. This music always reminds me of the start of Superman. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Where is the Aetheryte gone? Oh, really? Oh, what am I doing? And why can't I find the Aetheryte? Like, seriously, let me out of here. Where's the... Why can't I get out? Or in? Seriously, dude, let me out of here. Let me out of here. Okay, let's, we'll just go in the lift. We're bound to find an Aetheryte one way or another. Yo, lift attendant. Oh, let's go to the Hustings Strip. That's my favourite place, as you know. Okay. Oh, I guess we're going this way. Aha! Excellent. Where did I say I needed to go? There's something guild. There's something guild. Alchemists. The Alchemist Guild. There we are. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, so who else is in game tonight and what you guys up to again? What's you up to? Do 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 do. Right, here we go. Let's not stand on Alpha now. You're trying to get your Astro to 100. Nice. Another one come to see the lad in silver armour? Master Dameliot is attending to him as we speak. If you'd be so kind as to wait. What did Master Dameliot say? Tell me his exact words. Sleep fighting. Oh, kind of like baby frown earlier. Enough, Alpha. No, this isn't helping. Let the Churigans do their work. Like, dude, that's what they're trained for. But you're right. Forgive me. When we said our farewells to Arenfold, I was afraid something like this might happen, but now that it has, all we can do is wait. Oh, there's Fordola. Yo, dude. What's occurring? What happened? Why are you sleep fighting, Aralicia?
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
Shouldn't be she be getting checked over as well.
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
Helpful.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
See, I don't know that I agree with this decision. Not that I'm a doctor. I'll tell you for why. Right? Usually, if you've got family and friends around you offering you their support, you know, it helps you. That's what I think. You're sleepy but doing your dailies in game. You're sleepy fighting, sleep fighting. As long as you don't start wandering around the house actually trying to fight people when you're asleep, because that would be bad.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know, perhaps I could have... Could have what?
Got tempered? Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light.
You tell him, Fordola.
People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most.
She ain't
If you're
wrong.
going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
But it's also... Oh, hello, Shut-Eye. Nice to see you. It's also important to not become completely blasé, because otherwise we lose our humanity.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
Fair. Yeah, it's all good, thank you, Shut-Eye. Yeah, all good.
All life is precious! Oh, you need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
Well, he's managed to, you know, do quite well so far, Fordola. Not everyone's got the same outlook as you. Yeah, really good. Really busy, Shut-Eye, but really good. How are you? You hate on here that you have to do the DPS in.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me.
Be somewhere in the middle.
It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
'Cause against all odds, that's the way it's gonna be. I won't Mariah at you. That's quite unnecessary, I feel. You're good. You have a bit of a headache, but you're good. Okay, drink some water, because you're probably dehydrated. Most of the time you have bad groups. I mean, well, Poison, you just need to wait for our group.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you'll lot be next.
And yet, we're still here.
And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
I feel like she's not a realist. I feel like she's a... what's the other one? Where you're very negative. Just wait for our group and carry Fran. Hey! Excuse me. I do not need carrying. I'll have you know, I didn't die once last week. Ah! Last time. Pessimist. That's the word I'm looking for.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Like today, all the DPS go and stand in the tank buster. I would never do that. This never happened. I've got to have a dream. I have a dream. Nobody ever dreamed we'd never make any advances, would we? You cannot heal up and do TPS at the same time. Well, apparently, if you're a green DPS, you can. So I'm reliably told. You have a problem when you dream. Cheers, everyone. What, you're asleep? AKA Sage. I know. There is nothing more I can do here. Come, let us rejoin the others. You know when it's a dream. That's a good thing. Because especially if it's not a good dream, you want to know it's a dream, because otherwise it's bad. I had a really unpleasant dream the other day, actually. That my bestie was having a go at me about something. I can't remember what it was now. It's gone now, fortunately. But sometimes I have really, really, really vivid dreams, so it's good to know when it's a dream. Otherwise you might, like Inception, never wake up. Meanwhile, as a DPS, you're Phoenix Dawning the Healer. Phoenix Dawning? What does Phoenix Dawning mean? I need explanations. So, baby Fran has managed to get a cold just before we're due to go on holiday, naturally. Guess who thinks they're getting a cold now? Grace invites the Sons of the Seventh Dawn to join her in the Fragrant Chamber. Your comrades have already arrived. Will the three of you be joining them? Phoenix Dawn is an item you can use to res someone else. Okay, well that doesn't sound like you should have loads of them, you know, otherwise you'd just be popping them off here, there and everywhere. Yes, you know, but do you DPS die the whole time? Poison, you're being very negative this evening. I feel like you've got Fordola energy this evening. We need to boost you up, make you more positive, help you in some way. Fordola energy. It's my new favourite phrase. I feel like we're going to describe that as all pessimists now. Oh, it's got Fordola energy. We will. Justinian's grown up a bit, hasn't he? Although he's massive compared to Alpha now. I knew you were listening. I paid attention. See? Stoic nod. It's the way forward. Who needs words when you've got a stoic nod in your life? See? Good stoic nod.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Apparently you weren't even in the Discord server. Shutter, that's terrible. Are you in the Discord server now? You used in this raid already 3 times as healer. Okay, well, you know, why don't you just try... Oh good, I'm glad you've joined. Why don't you just try a different group of people and a different raid? Could you not do that? Welcome to the Discord.
I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold.
I don't like to suggest this, Poison, but sometimes there's some common ground. And the common ground right now is you. Or maybe, are you getting in with a load of sprouts? Have you got new people?
It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word.
Can you imagine wearing this thing on your head, right? These little jewels hanging down, they would blatantly get in my eyes, right? And I'd just be like, oh, just get this rose quartz out of my face. I feel the same way about those eyelashes that people stick on. Yeah, I tried them once. I was like, these things are in my face. Just get them off me. When Mr. Fran and I were looking at booking our honeymoon, we went to a travel agent. And this girl who was serving us, she had literally the biggest fake eyelashes on that I've ever seen, possibly in my life. And you know when you look at them and you're like, why are you wearing them to work? Like, you know, I understand people want to look good, and I understand that some people wear false eyelashes all the time, and that's great. But I swear to God, I don't know how she saw to use her computer or to do anything. Like, if she fluttered her eyes too much, I thought we were going to blow away. They were enormous. It's a funny old thing, this world.
Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission.
They're all crowns. Oh, crikey, okay. They must have done this before then. They know everything better in his team. That's why they die so much. You hate it, you have a crown too, but I don't tell...
I got a bad feeling about this.
...button you need to press, you try to help. I know, and sometimes people can be a bit obnoxious and not want to help. So I feel like just going with a different group. Why don't you summon the troops here? Why don't you see if Reuven and Tyrus and Haru or somebody can help you get a shut-eye on board. See if they can help. Shadow, what? Why? Just why? Oh, it's all going to go horribly wrong now, isn't it?
Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
This is helpful. I don't get the account then.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fan Daniel would doubtless say.
Oh, for the love of Jeebus. Are you even joking me? So, we've got to do Ifrit all over again. What the heck? And there's a Pokemon. I mean, just what? They're static players from other groups. That's the way it's happened. Well, I feel like then just try and get some of our guys involved instead. You love the look of the lunar icons. Yeah, they are pretty cool. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen all of them yet. I've only seen one. Right, let's go deal with Ifrit
It is now
again.
all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within.
Wonderful.
Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
I mean, well, they have been sort of, you know, freezing people and just keeping them alive to use their...
they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive.
So, stage 1, attack the towers. Stage 2, free the captives. Stage 3, kill the primals. It's just 3 things.
They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
Wonderful.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital.
Firstly, it is freezing. Secondly, you still have fun, only not as a healer with randoms. Fair enough. Well, don't do your healer with randoms then. Do your healer with us and do your other stuff with randoms. Let us know if I have a dungeon today. Well, I'm guessing we might be Ifrit. That's now a
Assuming
verb.
it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
Telophoroi. I'll still say it wrong.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns.
Oh no. Now what?
Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities.
Fabulous. Oh good. More primals.
For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
Jolly good. That helps. You only need to tell me where they are, Your Grace, or the Grand Companies, Your Grace. Is that wise? Let's go with that rather than, you know.
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort.
Yeah, but it's Icons.
Pray, conserve your strength for now.
I'd rather people didn't, you know, get taken out. Just
After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion.
yay. Well,
They
that's
have
good.
pledged their full support to our cause.
At least there's a positive that's come out of it.
It is
Who
our
let
hope
the
that
dogs
this
out?
historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglefan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
Stirring stuff, I like it. Paglethon sounds like some kind of duck. Do you not think? Oh, it's one of those Paglethons, you know, the ones with the green head. Hey, there's a Sonic in the house.
These words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Hoi hoi. Ahoy hoi. How are you this evening, Sonics?
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
You're nervous? Why are you nervous? There's no need to be nervous. What's the matter? Why are you nervous? Can I just let everyone know that Sonics has received their prize for being the winner of the competition the other day? Are you going to model? Are you going to model it for us? You've got a job interview tomorrow. Look at everyone with their old new job interviews. Whoop, whoop, whoop. New jobs interviews. Well, you were applying for loads the other day. Oh, good. What's it for? What's the job? Excuse me. Right then, unless anyone has any objections, I think it's about time we returned to the Rising Stones. Indeed. And that includes you, Alphino. Ironfold is in good hands here. Of course. He would doubtless mock me for pacing about the infirmary. Let us retire then, that we might regain our strength in readiness for the coming challenges. If all are in agreement, then I shall let Creel know to expect us. A hot bath and a hearty meal shouldn't be beyond arranging with the time available. Oh, that sounds perfect, Thancred. Have a £2 seagull burger, it'll make you feel much better. Please note, I don't actually think there is real seagull in them. Hopefully. It was good to be home. I have some thinking to do. You don't want to do too much of that, you'll hurt your brain. What's the job interview, Sonics? What is the job interview? Tell me what it's for. Yes, I'll try asking him. And thank you. I shall look forward to it. Our comrades eagerly wait our return, and Creel, in particular, has a few matters she's keen to discuss. One of which concerns you, Estinian, believe it or not. You will join us, won't you? Fine. He's so enthusiastic. You're healing a boss, give you a sec. I mean, I expect answers. Really? I thought you said you were avoiding that Baldassian woman. That's a bit of the alpha we want. If I refused, she would only pursue me. This is a good point actually, Sonics. Why are you healing the boss? Right. Aralicia makes a very good point that you're meant to be healing your teammates, not the boss. The boss is the enemy normally. Let's get this over with, shall we? He's so stroppy. Has anyone tried giving him a bag of wine gums? You know, just to see if that helps. Right, where are we off to? Oh, the Rising Stones. I haven't been there for so long. Let's head to Mondona, shall we? So, people, we go on holiday on Saturday morning. Do you know how many things I have packed? I will tell you, I've packed 0 things. This feels very disorganised for me. I don't know about you guys, but I like to be packed like at least a good 3 days before we're due to go, so then I can add things and take things away and all that kind of stuff. Mr. Fran usually either the night before or the morning of the holiday, he would just throw some stuff in a bag. Like, seriously, I can't even. I have a list. So I've made my list. I've checked it twice, obviously. And yeah, now I've just got to actually put everything that's on the list in a bag. But yeah, I feel very disorganised at the moment.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time.
So Shutter, we are going to Essex because it's not too far of a drive, which obviously we don't want to drive too far with baby Fran in the car. And basically the place where we're going has got a pool and a park, which is the two things that we need to check off our list. So, you know, as long as there's a pool and a park, baby Fran is happy. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Just a week away from work. I know it's a staycation and I know it may not be very fancy, but you know what? Sometimes that's all you need, you know?
Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings. And what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald?
What lurks beneath? You usually go to Porthcawl, but when the fair goes, it won't be the same. Oh, Porthcawl's lovely. Very nice, very nice. Do you know, sometimes it's just nice to have a staycation. You haven't got to worry about trying to fight through the airport. And, yeah. You know, it's literally, it's a few hours in the car. We'll have a stop on the way. We've got family going as well, so that'll be nice. And just, yeah, it's just going to be just really chilled, really nice. We could do all the, like, kitschy, seaside, proper British things, like play in the arcades and get a sticker rock and go to the aquarium and, yeah, just play on the beach, and it's going to be really nice. Simple things sometimes is all you need.
Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
Okay. I mean, seems reasonable. Ish.
It is possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
They don't have to aid us, they just have to not block us.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus.
I mean, they might not feel us the same way.
But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that.
So your job interview is for a laboratory job. Oh, get you. You get to play, you get to make potions. You get to play with chemicals, that kind of laboratory job, or blood samples. Sounds fun. Well, I think you're going to smash it. Just go in, just be confident, just take a breath, listen to the questions. Listening to questions is tech. And take a minute to think through your answer. It's the best advice I can give you. Don't just blah, 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 blah. Right, the last job interview I had, I did that thing where I kept talking and didn't stop, and it was bad. So when you feel like you've talked too much, stop. So listen to the question, stop for a minute, think about your answer, and also always have a good question to ask them at the end. They're like that. You don't know, you'll think you'll be making fate meat. Oh, like my burger. Vegetarian meat made with real vegetarians. Lovely. Who doesn't love a vegetarian burger? Right. Moving swiftly on.
I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
Well, that seems I can't imagine that they
I
wouldn't.
presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
Let's hope so.
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough.
I mean, losing an entire island is pretty impressive, I feel.
If there are no objections, I shall depart for Charlian at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay.
Oh, good.
After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Heidelin's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
Okay. Tell me more, tell me more.
We were wondering, when was the last time Heidelin spoke to you directly?
Alright, no worries, we'll catch you in a minute. That's alright, you had to go and do the pups, mate, it's all good. When was the last time Heidelin spoke to me directly? God. It was quite a while, wasn't it? Before we were on the first? Oh, in the Crystarium.
When Elidibus sought to make warriors of light, that was the voice which calls constantly to all who might hear it. I spoke of direct communication, when Heidelin communed solely with you. A far rarer occurrence.
Okay.
History shows us that Heidelin is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light.
Oh, well, yes, I thank you. I know, I've enjoyed it.
To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Well, maybe she feels like she's kind of done her bit and it's time for us to pick up the slack. I mean, possibly.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Exactly. See? Guardian of Eorzea, Protector of Ishgard, Rider of Dragons, Stealer of Pants, and other assorted names. Seems to be doing alright, don't you feel?
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Heidelin has not made her will known to anyone.
Okay, well that's a bit of a problem, I feel.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reem. But that was not the will of Heidelin. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Heidelin were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Heidelin's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether.
I sense a disturbance in the force. You sent a private on Discord because your wife is in and she doesn't want that you see it in the big groups. Oh, that's cool, I understand it. It is from the pups and your new Christmas thing is on it. Ooh, intriguing. Okay, I should check it out in a minute, thank you.
Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Charlian, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular.
Okay, well, let's start there. But genuinely, I need a blanket. I'm so cold.
Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times.
We will be alright, crew.
Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number.
Oh, she's gonna give him the question.
And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
Oh, Alfie's doing puppy dog eyes and everything.
The way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault.
Estinian has got Fordola energy going on right now, I'm just saying. Saber, sort your husband out, like, really.
But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing.
Maha. He's gonna be sucked in, everybody. Reuven, how much time does Poison have for a trial dungeon?
I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo, you inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less.
We're gonna win.
And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear.
I have no group content coming up. Okay, Poison, go forth and do your dungeon and trials. Reuven, I think that Poison needs a bit of help with his healer, because he's having issues.
But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go.
This is a really touching moment, and I'm going to ruin it, like, absolutely, completely. There's a really good British comedian called Al Murray, who's incredibly funny. And his character that he plays is a pub landlord who's a bit crude, kind of a little bit racist, a little bit sexist, but in a funny way. And if you've never seen him, you should check out his stuff. He literally did a show called The Pub Landlord. And so I've seen him a couple of times live doing stand-up. And there's this great thing where he does this set about the American dream. You know, the American dream. Everyone's got a dream. Do you got a dream? You got to have a dream. And he was like, the British, we don't have a dream. I'll tell you why. We're awake. So, he's so funny. So if you haven't had a chance to check him out, Fran's comedian recommendation for the day is The Pub Landlord, Al Murray. Really intelligent man. He's got a degree from Oxford or Cambridge or something like that. Yeah, and so quick, so funny. Right, okay. Yes, get from your rumour off. You can help. Okay. I think you're talking to Reuven, not me, Poison, so I'm going to leave you to it.
If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Well, it's about blinking time, Estinian, quite frankly. Thank goodness for that.
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
I don't know, it just feels appropriate, that song, for this moment.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
I'll look after them, Carl. Don't you worry. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be alright.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Charlian, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
You can just come and, you know, throw paint at them if necessary.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
You can threaten to paint their books. That might work. And she's off. Right. Okie dokes. So what's next? Dealing with these towers. That's what's next. Oh god, and meanwhile in the Imperial Palace. I was about to say, and Xenos is still in the background somewhere. Look at that for timing. Oh, he's been busy. My god. I think he's you know, trying to what's it called? It's not substitute for something, you know, like.
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
Oh, Fandango.
Apparently not.
Hello, compensate. Thank you. Hi, I am. How you
Could
doing?
it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
I mean, I'll be a little bit upset about the dragons as well. Yes, I feel like he's trying to compensate for something with all these swords.
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure.
Custom weaving components. Same for you. I don't think you need a sword for custom weaving. I could be wrong.
It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Yes, I am very well, thank you. I've had a very busy day, and I am a bit busy. Your back hurts from rheumatism and hernias. Yeah, Poison, are you having little random conversation? You've gone off on a bit of a tangent, mate. You're alright. It needs to be this. Okay. What have you been up to today? I am.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance.
Yeah, I know. We let her out. We woke her up. It's all good.
Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken.
He is creepy as hell, isn't he? Like, proper creepy. It was a free upgrade. You hope your upgrade is going to be better. Well, I hope so. If your upgrade came with rheumatism and hernias, that's pretty bad. Xenos looks like he needs to wash his hair.
Is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
Oh no. What you know what? They haven't got another blinking Ultima weapon, have they?
Draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
You don't do birthdays anymore, only updates. A lot of bugs with it. Okay, I get it now.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use.
Yeah. You had the day off work, nice. You used it to do fun things like deal with passport paperwork. Oh, dude, no. That's just the worst. Do you know what? I am sure they make these forms for like applying for passports or applying for uni, which I know a lot of people have gone through recently, or applying for benefits, or you know, anything like that, applying for training, just like a nightmare. I'm pretty sure they tried to make you give up. So did you get your passport? Did you get it done? Down in Folkestone, they've been testing some new scanners. I think they sound quite like the American ones. So when you come into the country, you just scan your passport and your fingerprint. Apparently it was taking people 2 minutes to go through. I think that it will not stay that way. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm guessing this is all to do with like the trying to speed up border control. We will see.
Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision,
too many
really
choices.
it's past time you chose your weapon.
I mean, well, I'd have one. Oh, I know what I want. You see this sword here with the blue spiky bits? That looks cool. I'll have that one. I want that one. I want that one.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
On you. You've got to write a check, get a photo and post the application. Right, boom. Get it done. Where are you going? Are you going somewhere? Do you need your passport for a holiday? Holiday? Can you test it on him?
Well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Where's the blue spiky one gone? Give me my blue spiky one back. It's like dragon scales. I like it. Tina's got a sword. You need to renew because of political reasons regarding the US and transgender people. I see. Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. It's all very complicated, the world at the moment. Just want to remind everyone, regardless of your gender or your sexuality, your nationality, your ethnic background or anything like that, you are all welcome here with me. I do not give a damn what you look like, who you love, who you identify as, unless it's an asshole, and then you can get out. But basically this is a safe space for you guys, for everybody, and I am proud to be an LGBTQ plus ally, so I'm hoping that everyone always feels that here, and I'm very sorry for all the stuff that's going on in the world at the moment that's causing all kinds of issues and aggro. I have a very strong moral compass that basically feels like people need to focus more on their own actions than and not on the actions of everyone else, unless they're doing something horrific, you know, like rape, murder, paedophilia. But other stuff, you know, who someone loves, who they are, you know, what gender they identify as, does it affect you? No. Why is it your problem then? Like, how tan someone's skin is, why does that affect you? People just like to find things to argue about. Oh, Alicia, that is a great little picture. I love it. After I have finished this quest, I have 3 quests to Endwalker. How exciting! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right, Miss Killy just did a quick run through. Okay, let's have a chat with Tataru. Well, it looks like I'm going to have a busy few moons. Not that they ever seem to be anything but. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a new player in the game. Hey, Mr. Pippin's come to say hello to us all. Hi, I've come to say hello to your buds. Come on in. He's such a cuddly boy at the moment. Mwah, aren't you? You just need all the love all the time. Hello, Pippin. Say meow. You gonna meow? Meow? No, he's just gonna have cuddles. Ugh. So my friend's coming to look after the cats while we're away. And you know, when you're just like, I know they're going to be in good hands, but it's still just like, oh, my babies. Hey? You've got your aunties coming to look after you, haven't you? He's going to be so confused. Bless him. It's the first time we've left him. So. Hey? You've got aunties coming to look after you, haven't they? Yes. Okay. Thancred's got me dispatching troops to every corner of the realm, which is not to say I don't trust the Alliance, because I do, but when it comes to putting down primals, nobody does it better than us. Nobody does it better. Right, are you quite finished? Makes me feel... well, then you lot, more accurately, you won't catch me trading blows with the primal in the near future, but for every fell fiend you vanquish, there's countless meals to arrange, baths to fill, sheets to wash, stores to replenish, and the list goes on. See? It's always the person who's doing the stuff behind the scenes. They're proper important and unappreciated a lot of the time. Which is where I come in, and gladly, mind you. It's the least I can do to support the scions who risk life and limb, like poor Arenvold. Right, should we go back to gameplay, Mr. Pippin? I think they've seen enough of you. Oh, thank you for my kisses. I wish there was something we could do for him. But we'll just have to settle for saying the odd prayer and keeping a roof over our heads. How would we live without Tataru? I know, especially all of her little, like, gossip that she picks up in the pub, man. That's the best thing. She's like, just going to a pub. Just going to go and get everyone to spill all their secrets to me. Excuse me, I just have a cat situation here. Thank you very much. Right, settle down there, Mr. Pippin. It wouldn't do to have him come back to a complete shambles now, would it? That's enough of my rambling. Off you go and get some rest. If there are any developments, I'll promise you'll be the first to know. So there's this big hoo-ha going on, hasn't there, about this whole paracetamol malarkey. Alisei can tell we are itching to take the fight to the Telophori. Yes, I got it right. So, the President of the United States has decided to say that women who take paracetamol during pregnancy cause their babies to have autism. My utter favourite response to this was, I think it was the health minister in the UK who went, "Please don't believe a man that managed to bankrupt 4 casinos. Can you please trust the doctors and scientists in the UK who have your best interests at heart? And we are telling you categorically that taking paracetamol while you are pregnant does not cause autism. There is no link whatsoever." And I was just like, I love the way that they didn't even sugarcoat it. They literally just went, "It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Don't even worry about it. It's not a thing." Pippin, mate, right, you are literally right in the way. Come on. Oh, I can't even spell that. I'm sorry. I've got a situation. Yeah. So in America, paracetamol is called Tylenol. Is it Tylenol? Am I saying that right? Tylenol, which is basically the same thing. But yeah, even the company that makes it is putting a thing out. Well, they don't want people to not use it. But can I just say that, you know, if you are pregnant, paracetamol is the only safe thing that you can really take without any other medical advice, and even then, medical advice. So, what is he trying to do? Make people who are pregnant and in pain suffer even more? Good job. Yes, please listen to your medical professionals, people. Please listen to your medical professionals. There's a reason why they're medical professionals. Right, let's go and deal with the Telophori and also this cat who just wants to be having all the love all the time right now. "Oh dear, Wara, you're looking well. I take it you've managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping for tidings from Creel, I'm afraid we're still waiting. But we do have some odd scraps of news to share." "Scraps," she says. "Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has the situation well in hand, thanks in no small part to Hoary Boulder and the others." Good old Hoary Boulder. I love Hoary Boulder. "Meanwhile, talks with the beast tribes are going even better than expected. Encouraged by Aldor's performance with the Amaljar, Gridania has opened up negotiations with the Ixal, believe it or not." That's the bird people. Lots of bird people. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but with the Telophori still out there, it's not as though we can afford to lower our guard. I can't do it that way. Darn it. Damn it, Janet. Ooh, what are you? Oh, Resistance Herald. "Begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. A council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is most humbly requested." No biting. No, then you go on the floor, don't you? You know the rules. If you start biting, you go on the floor. We were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what's on the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Telophori in concert with our new allies. The beast tribes have also been invited. What are you doing, you silly cat? It is hoped that they will join us in the fight against our common foes. So, the Alliance would bring all of the beast tribes into the fold at a single stroke. An ambitious plan given the delicacy of the negotiations, but mayhap an expedient one considering the threat we face. Indeed, my lady, and for their part I am told that the beast tribes have agreed to attend. If the Science too are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. Let's do this. To arrange such a meeting must have been quite an undertaking. not only diplomatically but practically. Pray inform the Alliance that we'll be honoured to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. Then I will bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. Well, now that we've accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? I move that you and Estola lead our contingent. Given how long you've worked to end summoning, it is only right that you be present for what promises to be a historic moment. I'll say aye. I think we've all played our part in that little endeavour, don't you, Diawara? Absolutely, we're all fabulous. All present may rightly claim a seat. I do quite agree. But by your leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. I'm not coming either. Oh, hang on, wrong voice. Suddenly he's the herald. I'm not coming either. Amric will be there and I'd rather not be interrogated. Very well then. While those with a mind to hold the fort get on with holding it, I suggest the rest of us make for Alamigo. Shall we? Off we go. To Lil Alamigo. You're here to show off your outfit that you got. Yay! Where are you? Where are you? Are you at Little Alamigo? Because I'm coming. You just leave the rising stones. Alright. I'm just a coming. There you are. Yay! Look at that! I see you, I see you. Do you like it? That's very cool. So this was Sonic's prize that he won in our competition. It looks super cool, I think. Good choice of outfit. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, I like the fact that you're doing some Tai Chi as well. Always a good idea. Yeah, it looks really good. I really like it. So this is Graha Tia's outfit, is it? Is that right? Yes, yeah, it looks really good. The addition of bunny ears obviously just makes it very nice. Do us a little twirl, do us a little twirl. Or shall I just run around you? I'll just run around you then. You're busy doing your breathing. Oh, hang on, let me get you in there. Oh, now you're running around. Hey, excuse me, I was trying to look at your outfit and you've just done a runner. How rude. How rude. Okay then. Well, I'm going to... Oh, thank you. Excuse me. I had not finished. And you just ran away. Keep still. Let's have a... We want a full view of the whole thing. Do you know, it looks very nice and comfy, actually. Like, I could wear this in real life. Although the scarf would probably irritate. I'm not a scarf kind of person. Yeah. No, I like it. Okay, you may go now. I think it looks super cool. I really like it. A good choice of outfit.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Right, off to Alamigo we go. So, in the Discord chat earlier, I put about the best quotes in Final Fantasy, and I think that obviously such devastation is one of them. A smile better suits a hero. Little Sun is my favourite. So what is everyone's favourite Final Fantasy quote? Tell me the best line from the whole of Final Fantasy XIV. Go. Oh, let's go see the Mender while we're here, actually. Remember my stuff, please. Cool. He's like, result. 250 quid? I'm gonna take away the net. That's what the Mender's thinking. I haven't come to that yet, but okay, Shotto Gaming. What is the best bit so far up until Shadowbringers? Oh, I've done it again. I've got stuck in a corner. Oh no. It's nearly as bad as Oldar. You like everything. Poison, that is not overly helpful.
A smile better suits a hero.
Yeah, a smile better suits a hero is good. Little Sun is one of my favourites. Remember us, remember that we once lived. Yeah, it's good as well. Oh, see, there's just some great one-liners. Definitely. Every expansion is different. This is true. We've been expecting you. Slightly ominous. While some guests have yet to arrive, the Alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in? Why not?
Floppy!
No. Absolutely not. No. Your favourite quote is an Endwalker one, so you're thinking a bit for a pre-Endwalker. You like Dawn Trial for the difficult stuff from the dungeons. Okay, fair enough. We need a quote. I'm trying to think. Hey, it's the Sylphs. And I can't remember what they're called, the Goblin people. Look, we've got all the beast tribes. Awesome.
Esteemed guests, you honour us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would!
Yay, the land mermaids are here! Cool.
Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay! Freed our people must be!
We're working on it, dude. We're working on it.
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
She raises a good point.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite a
Oh dear. It's true. It is true. She makes an excellent point.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Before you go, you don't want to forget to wish us a great holiday. Thank you, Poison. We're going to have a lovely time.
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Exactly. See, he's very reasonable. I like that.
Y'shtola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
Well, this is true. Which is obviously we do.
The Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
Well, by working together. You see? Unity.
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
Okay then. Stirring stuff. I'm liking it. Look at them all. Look at all our people. I love it. Oh no. What's up with this dude?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, exactly. They say what?
What is it, Soulwalker? Do you not express your passion thus?
No, but you crack on, mate.
A little city without gills, perhaps? Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future as allies united in purpose.
Here we go.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does. Turns kin into puppets. Pits brother against brother. Free them from his grasp, we shall.
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
Oh, I've thought of another one. Another quote, which we don't say often enough, actually, is, "And don't die in there. You're too bloody useful." That was a good one as well. I like some Sid stuff. We need some Sid stuff, obviously.
We accept. We accept.
Praise me.
Okay. Now it's a party.
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
Bless. Poor Thancred.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more porksies.
We're
moving in the right direction.
Yes, yes, we are. I love a porksy. I need a porksy in my life.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern.
Yes. Always free the captives
Experience has
first.
taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Well, not always,
Indeed.
unfortunately.
And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
They're dudes, aren't they? I like the fact that we're all working together. This is good stuff. I like it. I love it when everyone works together. It makes me so happy.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
No pressure or anything. Sweet Jesus. The lunar flares. Naturellement. I'd call it the Grand Company of Eorzea. One moment, please. Well, let's just go with that because we've got an answer. Although, just calling him...
That's the name I...
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Alphino, if it works, what's the problem?
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
Let's have a good old little metaphor about sailing a ship.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
I feel like we need to hear
Then
more
let
from
it be
Lord Tyon.
recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
Yay! Hear me, hero, endure, survive, live. For the rush of blood, for the time between seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left to me in this empty, ephemeral world, live. Aralicia, boom, like, go hard or go home. Crikey Moses. That's a good quote. Oh, hello, Balthia. How lovely of you to pop in to say hi. How you doing? Don't say Crystal Braves, Alpha. No, we know how that ended up. Indeed. Right, we got a name. The urge to bite down on my jugular. Oh, he's having a moment. Bless him.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Is it because you're upset that I stole your name? Because I didn't mean to. But it's a good name, you know? You can celebrate it. People's ideas. But I'm trying to think of like Diawara's... Not Diawara's Donuts, that's not going to work. Diawara's... I'm working on it. It's going to be a slow process. Well, now that we are out of earshot of the other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first set foot upon these shores, and that I was heartened as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict to come, of the sacrifices that would be made and the lives lost, inevitabilities I still struggle to accept. I think my issue with war is the people that you lose, the people that lose their lives, are never the people that make the decision to go to war, are they? It's always the, kids on the front line. And so I strongly say that if you want to go to war, then you lead the charge, you be in the front line. That's it. Don't put it on some kid, you do it. But at least there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. And as I always say, one step at a time. That will be on my gravestone. That is my phrase. Many and more. Estinian? Oh no. Hang on, wrong voice then. Elder Seedseer. How might we be of service? I seek Master Alphino's assistance in a matter involving Gridania's neighbours, the Sylphs. I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade, the better to predict the coming of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ashcrown Consortium even. Through their dealings they have cultivated relations, not only with the city-states, but with many other communities besides. Communities such as the Beast Tribes. Just so. It is our hope that we make use of the Sylphs' established lines of communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. We shall call it the Fellowship of the Ring. Or not, in this case. The Fellowship of the Towers. Yet there remain certain practical differences between a trade consortium and a grand company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require the counsel of one versed in the operational aspects of an armed force. An armed force founded with the same self-goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes. Oh! You didn't need to bring them up, Balthier. Now look what you've done. Forgive me, Master Alphino. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Braves which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. One intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon a failed foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests, and I have no wish to see this new endeavour suffer the same fate. Mayhap I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance for a little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. One of the most important things you can do is to reflect upon things that you can always do better. You know, and there are times when I look back on stuff that I've done at work or in life or, you know, as a mum, as a partner, and I go, do you know, I didn't do that very well, or I could have done that better. But the fact that you are prepared to reflect, the fact that you are prepared to learn from your experience and try to be better and try to move on is so incredibly important. So don't ever think that your failures are a waste. Don't ever feel bad about them. Because if you can look back and go, you know, right, this is perhaps how I could have approached it in a different way. This is how I could have made differences. I could have made changes that might have made it work better, and are prepared to implement those changes. That's so important. So, yeah, reflection. It's a good thing to do. However, my reflection usually takes place just as I'm trying to go to sleep and I remember something embarrassing I did when I was 16. You have my gratitude, Master Alphino, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt but that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadow of the Terophily and flourish. Until we meet again, my friends. I feel like I want to start using one of these bows in everyday life, you know, just like go up to my friends and be like, salute, salute. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I should like to hear. Former braves, you understand. Might you join me in seeking them out? As if you have to ask. I can't think of an excuse not to, so yes. That's not Diawara's way. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Stop scratching the bed. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the Order's rise and fall, yours would be a reassuring presence. The rise and fall. Bit Craig David. Craig David. Or don't speak to anyone in real life, just head nod. Balthier, that's a great idea. I love it. I shall become a selective mute for the rest of my days. It might make streaming slightly less interesting though, just saying. I'll join you. If you're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades, it'll be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. Then mayhap Graha can lend a hand as well. I shall accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of the day's events. Who doesn't love a stoic nod, Balthier? How the devil are you anyway? Is everything alright? We should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details on the way. That's alright, Graha knows already. He's read the histories for like a million years. Maybe not a million years. Oh, hello. You look like you're about to do a routine with your baton. Like a marriage, what are they called? Oh, begin with an M. Marcherette. Oh my life, I can't think. Hello. Anyway, it's very nice to see you. Have some charm. Right. Off to Alisay we go. Stoic nods for everyone. Oh, you're singing to me. How very nice. So what's the plan, brother mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit the report I propose is largely written. Not long after that fateful day in Uldar, I penned a detailed account of the organisation's history, from the events that led to its inception to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily of a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I mention it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organisation. Sorry, Pippin, I didn't mean to stand on your foot there. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone. Its event viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be of use, however... What's that, mate? For it to be of use, however, it must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer what seems to be the crucial question, namely, why? After the Crystal Braves disbanded, did members choose to remain with us while others did not? I see. You think the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new Grand Company together, and that this knowledge might help us to prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are inevitably tested. That is my hope, yes. But the questions I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of the Crystal Braves, the Bristol Craves, I love that as a new name. That's going to be the Grand Company name now, the Bristol Craves. I doubt those who abandon the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Grahar and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. Bye, gotta keep the faith. Gotta love a bit of Bon Jovi in your life. A fine suggestion. However, certain of my fellow comrades are of questionable character, so keep your wits about you and let us reconvene in Gridania later on. Tech support, can I have a raid, please? If you have no objections, I've a mind to begin by speaking with Riol and Elaine. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Orions. Let us seek them out there. I love the fact that you're literally just standing here humming. That's very nice. I should do a dance for you to go with your humming. Do a little dance, sing a little song. Get down tonight, get down tonight. Diwara does a little dance, Sarius sings a little song. We get down tonight, we get down tonight. Right, there we go. So, shall we go to Castrum Orions quickly? This subathon is still going. Nice. Right, let's head to Castrum Orions. We'll do this last little bit because I was a bit late starting. And then we will end for the night. Blimey. Can I just say that Poison, gave loads of subs the other night. Honestly. There it is. Now, can anyone remember Riol's accent? Because I can't. What are you doing? Oh, you're chasing a wire. No, play with wires, darling. Don't play with wires. Well, hang on a minute. Well, look who it is. And what brings you two here? Wouldn't have anything to do with the big meeting, would it? In a matter of speaking, I have been assigned a task, you see, for which I require the assistance of the former members of the Crystal Braves. Dudes, I need your input. Blatantly, I've chosen a 20-minute cutscene at this time of night, obviously. So, you wanted to know why we decided to stick with the Scions, eh? Ain't an easy thing to put into words, that. As we all will attest, I spent a long time agonising over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those eventful events. Fateful events, not eventful events. But by joining the Scions, I hoped to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause as long as I am able. But that wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves, and in spite of everything that happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away, but when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but try to repay it? Nothing, that's what. As for me own tale, well, I've always felt the Scions had something in common with me old crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed, and I still strive to live to it by this day. But as time's gone on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes. From Hoary Boulder to Mistress Tadaroo, we've all of us got something to offer. And not one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there's more important things than that. Things worth protecting, which is what being a Scion is all about. I am at a loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. Forgive me, dear Warrior, could you... Give us your thoughts on the Crystal Braves. Why do you think the Crystal Braves ended in failure? Let's hit the nail on the head here. Let's go full in. Well, it's fine to know ideals was something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. I really want to meet Hoary Boulder as well, genuinely. He's like one of my faves. He's going to die now, obviously. For every swab who signed up with good intentions, there was another who was only in it for the coin, the glory, or both. Ours was quite a disparate band, and while I think I'll never forgive Elbard, the fact that we managed to function as... The fact that we managed to function at all was thanks in large part to his efforts. Just a pity he was doing it for the wrong reasons, eh? Only takes one bad apple, they say. The Braves had a barrel full of them. Not like the Scions. We might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down, we all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? 'Cause Tadaroo sifted out all the glory hunters before they made it through the door. What would we do without Tadaroo, eh? I see. So while our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we are all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it when drafting my recommendations. Until we meet again. Cool. And there... Oh, let's just get the next quest actually, and then I'll end it. He's here keen to know what Alistair and Graha have learned from the Braves, who turned their back on the Scions. Well, I think we have taken up enough of our colleagues' time, and I am conscious that less life-affirming testimonies await. Let us make our way to Gridania and hear what the others have learned. 2 more quests and then we're entering Endwalker. That's exciting. Ugh. Right. I'm going to leave it there, everybody. So, just a reminder that I am not here next week. So, I'm not going to be on Facebook or X or Insta or TikTok. I'll probably dip in and out of the Discord just to say hi to you guys. But I am completely not here next week. I'm on holiday. So, have a really lovely, lovely week without me. Whatever you get up to. I'm going to go and hang over here with the Chocoboos. So... I want you guys to have a good week. I hope that you will all join me in watching the England Roses play rugby on Saturday. Come on, the Roses. Like, we're going to smash it. Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to that match, and I really hope we do really well. I know we've got a hard task with Canada because they are absolutely smashing at the moment. But yeah, come on, the Roses. So that'll be our Saturday afternoon watching rugby. I'm going to raid you over to Postella TV, who is doing a subathon at the moment. We raided over to him on Tuesday and he's still going. Bless his heart. So I also want you guys to do something nice for yourselves next week while I'm away. I want you to just take 5 minutes and I want you to think about something positive about yourself, something that you like about yourself. We're always really quick to criticise ourselves. I want you to think about something positive about yourself, something that you like about yourself, something you've achieved, something you're good at, something, all that stuff. Boys, don't ask him if he knows you. I think he was fed up with you because you did about 1 billion subs and like doubled his time, didn't you? So I will be back. Not next week, the week after, Tuesday at 9 as usual. There's a cat on my lap now. And hopefully you guys will be back to join me. Have a really good week. I will miss you all. Well, I will try to miss you all, but actually I'll be very busy relaxing. Try not to miss me too much, obviously. But yeah, look after yourselves. Good night, everybody. And I'll see you in a week. Mr. Pippin, you are right in the way, my love. Thank you for all the snuggles, though.